kitchen, her bedroom, and another guest room. The fourth floor and attic will be my room. Since my parents agreed to let me move in with her, my aunt's been sending me almost daily pictures and updates as she fixed the room up for me over the past few months. After waiting for what feels like forever, I'm finally going to see my new bedroom in person for the first time. The moment the vehicle stops and I move to get out, Stella stretches out her legs and hops onto my shoulder. She digs her nails into my skin to steady herself, but I barely notice. Stella goes practically everywhere with me, perched on my shoulder like a fuzzy, demented little parrot. Emerson walks around to the back of his black SUV, but Killian runs ahead of us into the bookshop. As excited as I am to get inside and see Aurora, I help Em with the luggage first. He yanks out one of my massive suitcases and sets it on the ground with a grunt. He gives me a look out of the corner of his eye, and I giggle for a second as I watch him struggle with the second, even larger suitcase that's still in the car. Eventually, I take pity on him, since he technically is carrying my bags for me. I quickly wave my left hand and use my magic to control the air surrounding both bags. They're basically floating. That's how light they should feel in Emerson's hands. He shoots me a thankful smile and starts making his way into the shop. I grab two smaller bags and follow behind him. Inside, Aurora is standing near the counter with her arms wrapped tightly around a grinning Killian. She looks up when she hears the bell over the door, and she beams when she sees me and Emerson. She pulls us both into a tight, warm hug. She pulls back and pats Emerson lovingly on the cheek. It's only been a few months since she's seen the twins, as they both go to school in Denver a couple hours away from here. I haven't seen my vivacious aunt in almost 2 years. Even though we talk on the phone and FaceTime frequently, it totally isn't the same. I bump my hip into Emerson and push him away so I can have her all to myself. Aurora laughs and places her hands on either side of my face. "Oh, my darling Cricket, look at how beautiful you are." A huge black crow flies over and lands gently on my vacant shoulder. I lift my hand to softly stroke Harold's feathers, and he nips at my fingers affectionately. Stella growls lightly and swipes a paw at the other familiar in irritation. "Oh, Stella," Aurora laughs. "I see you haven't changed a bit." She taps Stella playfully on her small brown nose. Stella growls even louder in turn, so that even though she's still on my shoulder, she's now facing away from Aurora. God, she's so dramatic. Aurora pulls me and Emerson further into the bookshop and asks about the trip. I look around the shop, admiring the smell of so many books. The bookshop is fairly large, with several shelves and aisles of books leading all the way to the back of the building. The cash register sits atop a beautiful wooden counter near the front entrance, and on the opposite wall there's one long shelf of books with one of those sliding ladders. I already can't wait to play around on that thing. Aurora continues talking as she walks toward the door that leads to the upstairs. Her silky silver hair is swinging around her tall, willowy figure, reaching nearly to her waist. Before she guides me and my brothers upstairs, she calls out to a girl stacking books onto a shelf further back in the shop. As the girl approaches, I notice that she looks close to my age. She's a little shorter than me, a bit heavy-set, and she has a cute round face with curly brown hair and soft brown eyes. Her eyes quickly glance over me and my two brothers, and she thoroughly blushes when her eyes land on them. "This is my niece, Cricket, and my nephews Killian and Emerson," Aurora says. "Cricket's going to be living here until she finishes school. Actually, I believe you're in the same grade." I grin at Paisley, totally relieved. I'd been going to the same school with the same judgmental kids my entire life, and I'd never exactly fit in. As excited as I am to get a fresh start, it's nerve-wracking to think of starting over completely. Paisley gives me another considering look and frowns slightly when she takes in my outfit. I glance down, making sure I don't have a nipple hanging out. It's happened before. But nope, I'm perfectly decent. I'm wearing cut-off shorts with the pockets poking out from the bottom of the hem, a cropped tank top, and a flannel with the sleeves rolled up over top. I'm also barefoot, and I'm wearing my usual exorbitant amount of rings, bracelets, and necklaces. I want to tell Paisley this is a pretty conservative look for me.